When the riots began in earnest, no one claimed to be more surprised than the Shah himself. He had devoted his life, he said, to improving conditions for his people. He couldn't understand their ingratitude. He'd initiated land reform, taking apart the absentee landlords' estates and selling them to the sharecroppers who'd worked them. He put his vast personal fortune into the Pahlavi Foundation, a charitable trust which built orphanages, hospitals, and clinics. He used Iran's massive oil wealth to build his dream of an industrialized and powerful nation, the guardian of the Western world's oil supplies, the bulwark against the Soviet Union's subversive forces, a new nation rising out of an only recently discarded feudal age. He consciously built on the tradition of the 2,500-year-old Persian Empire, a nation of which his people and the history books of the future would be proud. It didn't turn out that way. One by one, his projects crumbled. Before the reforms, much of the land was owned by the mullahs, the priests of Iran's official religion, Shiite Islam. They never forgave the Shah. Once condemned by many as corrupt, now purified by relative poverty, the mullahs found it easy to attract followers in their fight against the Shah. Even in the progressive atmosphere of the universities, girls exchanged their blue jeans for the traditional veil and prayed before going into the streets to battle the Shah's army. The riots started a year ago over official criticism of a powerful religious leader, Ayatollah Khomeini. Driven into exile for his part in opposing land reform, he repeatedly called for a violent end to the Shah's modernization plans. The violence spread as more and more Iranians found a cause that satisfied their frustration with the country's new problems. The Shah tried conciliation, releasing opposition leader Karim Sanjabi and negotiating for a compromise solution. He issued a code of conduct for the royal family, a code which admitted that misuse of state funds had been a way of life for his relatives. He ordered an investigation of his Pahlavi Foundation on charges that the once charitable trust had become a royal slush fund. But all the concessions and investigations were too late. The King of Kings was stripped of his power by an unlikely coalition of leftist students, frustrated businessmen, and a once reviled religious leadership. Perhaps, as one of his opponents once put it, he was so intent on pushing his country forward that he forgot about the people in it.